فلا رفث ولا فسوق ولا جدال في الحج وما تفعلوا من خير يعلمه الله وتزودوا فإن خير الزاد التقوى واتقون يا أولي الألباب ليس عليكم جناح أن تبتغوا فضلا من ربكم فإذا
Quran because I don't want to speak over the Quran. How's it going, bro? Wait a second. Hopefully this camera doesn't look that bad. I'm just using my MacBook microphone, so hopefully it doesn't look that bad. Walaikum salam. You guys are good, alhamdulillah? It's been a while since I kind of miss it. It was kind of fun streaming, no? Do you guys enjoy it? Let me open the sheet. Mic is actually pretty low. Okay, wait. You know what? I might just join from my actual setup. Okay, you know what? This is not gonna work, guys. Okay. All right. Give me 1 second. I will be back. Join from actual phone. Bye. Hello. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me? Wait, whoa. Why does it look like that? Okay. Can you guys see this? Transform, reset. Hello? Is this better? Wait, let me see if this works. Yeah. Bro got 22. Assalamu alaikum, bro. It's been a while, huh? Well, this is the first thing you tell me, huh? After not talking to Siam for so long, this is the first thing you say, bro. Hope you're doing good, bro. Yes, it's good. And I also see it and it's better. Great, awesome. Give me a second. Which way do I move this? Guys, I'm not really a streamer, guys. So, it is what it is. And it's also better. Okay, there we go. So we can finally start to stream, huh? I'm not gonna stream for super long, but I want to make this stream pretty fun, inshallah. Do you guys watch streams often? Yes or no? Leave something in the chat. Obviously, I know some people that are here. Like I know Sara and I know Gold Star and I know Brooklyn Brothers, NYC. Hey, let me play some nasheed. You guys can type away. Can you guys hear that? No, you guys cannot hear that. Oh crap. Give me a second, guys. What is going on? Am I still like here? No, I'm probably lagging. Hello? Am I still here? Bro, my laptop is tweaking. My laptop is tweaking right now. Hopefully I'm working. Hopefully the stream's still here. Are you guys, am I still here, guys? No, I came to watch something while I eat something. I came across this. Wow. Subhanallah. This is a sign from Allah, bro. I used to, but haven't watched in a long time, and until I started watching your streams. I want to know this, bro. Why do you watch my streams? Genuinely, the recording quality of when we used to make MC videos, it is what it is. It is what it is, bro. Unless you can sponsor me a Logitech C920 webcam. I'm kidding. Nah, I can probably use my phone, but it is what it is, you know. I'm just here to talk with people, you know. Man, those MC videos would be so much fun. We used to sit in grade 6 in the back of the classroom and then play Minecraft. Damn. Those days were fun. Not gonna lie. How's life been for you, bro? You just continue the camera for your phone. Do I have to? Sure, if this ups the stream for the viewers, why not, bro? Give me a second. I mean the quality. Okay. I think it's more of like the lighting, no? Like it's I don't think it's really the. Okay, wait, let me switch the thing. There we go. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I don't know about it, guys. Look at this. Damn. Do you guys see the... Oh my god, I look like a streamer, bro. I literally look like I'm a professional streamer. Guys, have you ever seen my face this attractive before? I'm kidding. Wow. Alhamdulillah, huh? Wow. I look like I'm Kai Cenat's brother. I was searching for Islamic self-improvement videos until I found your channel, which I got interested in. You know, I have a question. What about my channel interested people? Or interested you specifically? Also, if Sara's still here, you can type that in the chat. What about... Where's my glasses? What about my channel actually interested you guys? Because I was actually like wondering. Yeah, like game streamer. Oh no, that's not good. I don't want to be a game streamer. But alhamdulillah, it looks professional, right? Wait, let me find my glasses. You guys type. I'm still here. think I left it downstairs. It is what it is. I was watching back my old videos. I say old videos, they're not that old. Like from like the ones that were people used to watch a lot. Wait. I was watching back their videos, and a lot of people enjoyed them. A lot of people found benefit. You mostly talked about like mediocrity and agreed on that because most of the generation is weak, and I'm on a goal to be a strong Muslim, so I thought we had the same goals. W. Yeah. This is. I saw a post on Pinterest. By the way, guys, Pinterest is the only thing I use. Like, it's genuinely the only thing I like, social media. And I saw a post on Pinterest which said, my biggest fear is being the same as I was last year. And genuinely, that's kind of scary, guys. Like, I don't want to be general, but I'm going to be general anyways. Most people genuinely stay the same for the rest of their lives. Like, or similar, which is pretty scary. Think about that. Right? So this idea of mediocrity really, like, is one of the reasons why I want to be on this path of self-improvement, Genuinely. Is one of the things that pushed me to this path. Because I realized, like, wow, like, we can watch a video together. You know what? We'll watch a video together. But it was one of the things that really pushed me to this path of self-improvement and growth, Let me share my screen so we can all watch a video together. How cute, huh? No homo. Give me a second. What is it called? I think it's called YouTube is a social media too. I mean, okay. If you're gonna, yeah, YouTube is a social media, but I think YouTube is one of the best social medias if you use it right. I agree with your points, but I primarily watch Islamic lectures online, but not really much lifestyle content. I'm just here to support you, inshallah. I appreciate it, bro. I remember CM, like before I started uploading on this channel, which I don't really upload on this channel anymore, by the way, if you didn't know. I kind of just stopped this channel, like for the most part. But I was talking to Gold Star, you guys know in the chat. I was talking to CM, right? And we were on a Discord call, and this was like I think 2 years ago or something. It's pretty crazy. And like we're talking about like buying a microphone or a camera because I was gonna start YouTube again. Remember that? And I just ended up starting it, and then with the permission of Allah, it grew. Okay, wait. Let me play this. After this, can you share tips on being productive for Muslim and also Muslima too? Yeah, sure. I'll share some tips. Walaikum salam, Iman, bro. How are you? Iman, maybe if Allah plans, if Allah wills for me, I might be in Malaysia in the summertime. I'm just saying, maybe. No promises. Give me a second. Guys, I need a good haircut, guys. Like, I am not happy with the way my hair turned out. Okay, how do I share this screen? I mean, bro. Lol memories. We all move to bigger. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Wait, let me share the screen so you guys can see it. Oh, what the heck is going on with my... What the heck? Alright. Why is my screen dark? Or black? Oh, that's why. There we go. You guys can see this, right? Type a 1 in the chat if you guys can see this. Inshallah, you will go to Malaysia. I'm from there too. Doubly Malaysia. Malaysia is a beautiful place. I was looking at some Airbnbs in KLC City. So, inshallah. It's not too expensive for us in Canadians. You scam me on the last stream? Wait, how did I scam you? Whoa. How did I scam you? No, guys. We gotta clear this up. How? How did I scam you? That's a big claim to make, bro. Nah, I'm gonna sit here and wait for your response. I'm gonna. Okay, I'll just play the video and then you can type it. Okay. I left you for a year. What were you doing that time? What do you mean you left me for a year, bro? Do I know you? I'm not gonna play the sound for this video because it's like music in it, right? So what's the point? Actually, it's not the same, obviously, with no sound. Because there's like sound effects and stuff. Oh crap, you guys can't see this, can you? Okay, I'll just... See, like this, I remember, I'm gonna just talk about like commentating over this video. I remember seeing this. And obviously, like, okay, we know it's true, right? Wait, you said that you were going to stream like 2 hours later, the last stream, and didn't like, and scam the India. It is what I'm kidding. It is what it is. I mean, to be honest with you, bro, I went to the masjid, I came home, and I just didn't feel like streaming. I will make sure that I continue to keep up my words, inshallah. But you're here now, so we can make it up, okay? Apologize for that. Anyways, let's watch this video. Let's move on. I used to follow you but stopped media for med school. So that's why I'm asking you, so you may answer. What was I doing at that time? Like, you mean in terms of YouTube? I don't know if you're asking personally. So you guys can clearly see this is what major cities look like during rush hour. Like New York City, where I live close to Toronto and stuff like that. There's some crazy, like, they're just all rats, by the way. If you So everyone's buying stuff. Yeah, Nike, Gucci, don't know what that is. Burger King, Trump. That's Paris. Imagine New York in rush hour. I mean, you said imagine, but you lived there, right? So you know it. Advertisements, Bigabye. I think that means Best Buy, right? Best Buy. You see, one cool thing is that everything is just like happiness, right? Like everything is marketed as happiness. It's cool because like the way he did it. Astaghfirullah, what the heck is this? It's just going for the next dopamine hit. This is what this video is about. You know, we're living in this consumer society. It is. I mean, I like buying things too, you know, but okay, wow. You know, people actually used to fight over stuff, right? In the stores. Like where I live, there's a day called Boxing Day. It's a day after Christmas, and everything's on sale. And people just like fight over stuff. Crazy. I don't think they do that much anymore though. So oh, there we go. Okay, it is what it is. So the premise of this video is that we always chase the next dopamine hit, and then we become unhappy, and then we chase the next dopamine hit, and then the next dopamine hit, and the next dopamine hit, until we just kind of live our lives just, this was the main one for me, because bro, maybe I'll protect this, but I'm really against, like, I'm not against it, but I'm not a big fan of like 9 to 5 jobs, and like this is clearly that. And then boom, you know, at that point I was like, ew, I don't want to live like that, like, at least to the best of my ability. So yeah, this video really hit me back then, like 3 years ago. It's pretty pretty cool thing. Let me reset this back. What do you guys think of the video? Wait, let me try to. Okay. What about losing motivation in achieving the goals that I was always eager to achieve? I think this will be a good video topic, but I'm suffering from this now. Losing motivation. There's not really an answer. Like, the answer to losing motivation is, I mean, that's, like, without trying to be rude, that's like up to you, no? That's your choice. So like, what I mean by that is, everyone loses motivation, right? You're not the only one. But this is why it's not about only motivation. Do you have the discipline to achieve your goals? That's literally what it is. Guys, I'm telling you, there's very few things in life that will help us achieve our goals, with the permission of Allah, obviously. But someone's calling me. Oh my God! Give me a second, boys. Give me a second. Hello, hello. Wait, this is like very zoomed in for some reason. I don't know why it keeps zooming in. I'm gonna have to reset. Wait, it's just very zoomed in, right, guys? Why is it so zoomed in? I don't know. What the heck? Yeah, I can't tell you. I don't know why it's so zoomed in. Alright, you guys have to see a zoomed in version of me. No, that's just really weird, no? It's like, wait. Okay, there we go. It's fixed. Alright, there we go. Okay. Alhamdulillah. You should make animations like this with meaning, without drawing the eyes, probably. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really an animations kind of guy, you know? I'm more of just like, I like speaking on camera. But that would be pretty cool. We need discipline, like, system more than motivation, right? You know, yeah, you need discipline, but here's the thing, right? Discipline is not like, it's something that you build over time. So, how do I show you guys this? Okay, let me try to picture this, okay? Discipline is your ability to do the work, whether you feel like doing the work or whether you don't feel like doing the work. That's the definition of discipline in a way. It's whether you're able to do the work or not. Those who end up achieving in life with the permission of Allah, they just end up doing the work. They don't cry about it. They don't, obviously it's hard for them, but they don't cry about it. They don't lose motive, like they don't lose hope. They just do the work that's required to do. Now, here's the issue though. The reason why you see some people achieving goals, but most people not achieving goals, a lot of it is down to the fact that they just couldn't make it through the difficulty and the hardship that's required. But the beauty of discipline is the fact that it grows over time. So your level of discipline increases. So even though it seems really hard for, I don't know, for some of us maybe studying, for some of us it might be going to the gym, even though it seems hard, like how do people do this? How do people go to the gym consistently and stuff like that? Because your discipline level will increase, going to the gym will not be hard. Like, alhamdulillah, for me, like going to the gym is more fun. It's like one of the most fun parts of my day. I get to make friends, speak with people there, push hard. It's something that's really fulfilling for me. It's not really hard for me to go to the gym anymore. But we don't always start there, if that makes sense. You guys understand what discipline is now. You don't just become like very good at it at the beginning. Obviously, that's basic knowledge. But at the end of the day, if you guys are gonna leave this stream with something, with some level of information, it's one thing and one thing only, which is you have to walk through you have to go through the pain. Like, there's really nothing you could avoid. You have to pick yourself up and go through it. Now, most people will fail here. Do you know in Islam, in the Day of Judgment, one of the last things that we'll do is we'll have to cross the bridge, right? The Sirat. The bridge. This is one of the scariest things. May Allah protect us, and everyone say Ameen. May Allah protect us and allow us to cross the bridge with ease. Ameen. However, the issue with that is that you have to still cross the bridge, and that there's a lot of people that will not be able to cross the bridge very, very, what's the word do I say? Very easily. To get to Jannah, you have to cross the bridge. There's no way, there's no turning around, there's no turning left or right. So if you guys are in a situation, I'm losing motivation, well, guess what? That's not enough. Motivation is amazing, but when you lose it, then what? Then you're going to give up on your life? You're going to give up on your goals? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given you this body that is capable of so much. Up to you. And this is sort of the harsh reality, but also the beauty of it, which is that genuinely you are the only one standing in your way of achieving something that you want to achieve. You know the Instagram quotes that say, like, not believe in yourself in a way, but like they say like you can achieve anything you put your mind to. A lot of it is true. Like, at least you can take the action towards it. With the permission of Allah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give it to you. So, yeah. Do you think it really gets easier? Yeah. It doesn't get easier, but you get better. Do you see what that means? Guys, I read this in a book. Our brains are meant to go through discomfort. If our brains don't go through discomfort, our brains will go crazy. And it will start to create problems in its head. We are meant to grow. And in order to grow, you must go through some harsh pains and realities. That's the biological factor / law of life. So, the number one cure and medicine to your laziness or lack of motivation is that you're just avoiding the hard work, and are you able to push past it? That's what we're avoiding. That's the one thing. What about the feeling of empty? Yeah, you feel empty. I remember when I felt empty. Like, I felt very empty throughout my life, but especially before I got onto self-improvement, I was very empty, right? I was failing university, actually. I was failing my first year of university. And I was about to get kicked out some of you that are that have been watching the streams, you guys know I already told the story. But I was actually gonna had a chance of being kicked out of university because I was failing, right? And a lot of it was just because I was doing things like I was just wasting my life. I was scrolling all day. I was playing video games until 2 a.m., 3 a.m. You know, I was disappointing my parents. I was getting very low grades. I felt lower than everyone. I felt like a waste of space, not gonna lie. Like, what am I doing? No purpose to my life. So you feel empty. The reason why you feel empty is because you're chasing the next dopamine hit, right? So you're chasing the next instant gratification. The issue with that is it's in the name. When you do something that's instant gratification, not only do you get quick pleasure, but the pleasure will go away really fast. If you want to get rid of the feeling of emptiness, you have to do things that will give you long-term fulfillment, which requires hard work, which requires you to work for something. Do you know why? Oh, guys. Do you know why sitting with friends in at like after Isha or after Tarawih or like no, like remember like it's very late at night, it's just you and your friends sitting down talking. It's so much fun. Like you know those vibes? Like it's very late at night. You guys have some like coffee or some tea or something. You guys are at a cafe after Tarawih and you guys are just speaking to each other, right? This fun, it's something that fulfills you, right? It's something that's so much like I don't know how to explain it, but it's just so much fun. Compare that fun to something like TikTok. TikTok will give you quicker fun. Yeah, so if I go on my phone and I start scrolling, it'll give me entertainment quicker. But those entertainment, it doesn't last you. It's very empty, those things. They're very, quick pleasures. So the number one thing I can say for this stream is stop or limit doing the quick pleasures and then increase in the other types of the good pleasures, the things that require some effort. It is hard to go to your friend's house and then speak with them. It's harder than just scrolling, right? So your level of pleasure will come from how hard you work in a way. In a way, your level of fulfillment. So yeah, damn, I was just like speaking, huh? Hopefully this made sense to all of you guys that are interested in this topic. That's what I sort of have to those are sort of my answers, Hanging out with the boys is so much more healthier and fun than scrolling and playing video games. 100%, right? But you guys would agree that going out with the boys is a little bit more harder. It's not really that hard, but it requires more effort. It requires a little bit more. It requires you to get out the house and then go to your friend's house and whatever. But again, it will end up having more fun anyway. So, yeah, guys. I wish I can draw something for you guys. Maybe it'll help you guys understand. Type of 1 in the chat if that helped you guys. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna make this smaller. No, why is this here? Okay. So you guys can see the screen, right? I'm guessing you guys can see the screen. So, draw a mosque. Oh. That's my masjid, guys. What the heck is going on? It's not that bad, right? That's not that bad. How many of you approve of this masjid? What do we name this masjid? Masjid. We'll figure out the name after. Okay. That's not bad, right? Okay. Let's get to the actual thing I was gonna draw. Okay. I was gonna draw this. Walaikum salam, Safa. I was wondering where you were. It's been so long. Okay, wait. Let me So, someone asked, so what can I do instead of social media? Good question. Well, we're gonna get to that. Okay. So I was gonna draw. I kind of forgot what I was gonna draw, but I'm gonna try to remember it. So it was about this. Okay. Okay. This is. I remember. Okay. So here's the issue, right? I see this a lot in our space, guys. Like in our Islamic self improvement sort of space, I see this a lot. And you know what? I'm partly to blame. I used to make these videos back in the day, which was because these videos just get more views. You know, most people when they want to fix a problem. So let's just say they're not productive, right? So we can write not productive. So they'll watch like a lot of videos online, right? By a lot, not just Islamic influencers, but a lot of them are Islamic influencers, and they'll watch a video on how to become more productive. So it will be like, okay, so the Islamic influencer is saying, make sure you put your okay. So I can type this; it might be easier. Number one, put phone in the other room. Like they'll say that, right? So this is like tip number one that a lot of people say, right? Tip number two is delete social media. Tip number three is, okay, maybe you guys watch some videos. I haven't watched like one of these videos in a long time. What do people say in productivity videos? Have you guys watched anything recently? Like maybe by Islamic scholar, not scholar, YouTuber, influencer, or by non-Islamic. What do people typically say? I think what else do people say? They say put your phone in the other room, delete social media, hit the gym. Did people say that? Okay. For productivity? Okay. Like productivity, I mean like sitting down and studying or something. Like productivity, okay, this is productive. Okay. Hit the gym. What else would it say, guys? Stop scrolling? Did they say that? Okay, well, I'll just say that. Stop scrolling. Okay. Alright. So this is what people say, right? The issue is, like, so people try this, right? They try this. So imagine about Toba? Wait, what? What do you mean, Toba? Like, they say Toba for productivity video? Let me know. Okay, so you have this, right? You have this is person, okay? This is a person. That's gonna take this information. He's gonna apply this, implement this information, okay? He's gonna lock in this time. 2026 lock in. 2026 locked in. Yeah, nice handwriting. Okay, nice. So cold showers, focus take. Oh yeah, Pomodoro. Oh my god, yeah, Pomodoro. Right. That was a big one. Thank you for saying that, Safa. Pomodoro. Cold showers. Okay. There we go. So we have this, right? So they're not productive. They're gonna do this and become productive. Day 3 comes. So they do day 1, day 2. They're somehow doing this. Great. Day 3 to, let's just say day 5 for some people, right? They make it, and then on day 6. That's when day 6 is like a bad day. That's when they start to stop pretty much. Like by day 7, they're pretty much done. They stopped it, and then they're again because their motivation ran away, right? When the motivation runs away, okay, yeah, so okay, everything is khalas, done. And then they're sort of back to where they were, scrolling, TikTok, junk food, etc. So the issue is because we're relying on motivation, right? So this is one of the brothers, I think Muhammad, right? You were saying like, oh, I ran out of motivation. That's the issue. You're relying on motivation, and now you finished, right? Everything is just done, khalas, right? So what do you do now? Right? So here's the issue. If you want to really fix your productivity, guys, it's not like in 5 days you're gonna become productive. You have to continuously keep trying, genuinely. It's like, imagine you're trying to climb, keep climbing, but then you fall down again. But they're gonna climb again, but they're gonna fall down again. You're gonna climb. You have to keep going. right? You have to, like, genuinely, you have to go through this. So imagine this is you, right? And this is being productive. So imagine this is your golden dream. You're gonna become productive. Here's the issue. There's a wall in the middle. There's a wall. Imagine there's a bridge. You know, I'm gonna do a bridge. There's a big bridge, but this bridge is very wobbly. It's a very wobbly bridge. Here. There we go. You have to walk through this bridge. That's very wobbly. That's gonna make you fall down. You have to get back up again. It's gonna make you fall down again. You have to go through this because right now, our brains, a lot of our brains, right? Yeah, always take small steps. Here's the issue. Here, let me try to find a brain emoji. Brain. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna make this 70. Okay. Right now, guys, our brains are cuckoo. Cuckoo. Okay? All it's used to, it's comfort. It's all used to TikTok. It's only used to, like, comfort. And so what you have to do is you have to, like, continuously rechange it. You have to, like, reform it. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't know what I'm doing, some, like, anime stuff. But you have to reshape it. It obviously, like, metaphorically. How do you reshape this? Well, right now you have to attack it. Attack your brain. You're like, what the heck's going on? No, I mean attack the comfort, right? There's a part of your brain right now, all it wants is comfort. It's like your nuffs in a way. It's your nuffs, right? So it's comfort, it's this, it's that. It just want to stay inside at home all day, right? You have to attack it. And the way you attack it is continuously fighting. It's not like one day you give up and that's it. Yeah, as Gold Star said, mold it. Yeah, mold your brain. David Goggins talks about callousing your brain. Callus is pretty much, if you guys go to the gym, you guys will have, like, fingers. I don't know if you guys can see because my it's very dark, but your fingers will become really hard. Like, yeah, especially, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, can you guys see this? Hold up. Like, these areas become really, really rough when you go to the gym, and that's what a callus is. And you're pretty much, like, because you're used to holding weights, it becomes very rough. You have to do that with your brain. Always take small steps. Don't rush in your self-improvement journey. Being consistent is more important than being perfect. Yeah, but you know what, guys? I'm gonna teach you guys something that I learned recently by a YouTuber called Hamza, and he said something that really helped me when it comes to the idea of consistency. Okay, consistency. Okay, wait. You know what? Let me ask you guys this. What do you guys think consistency means? So I'm gonna type this for everyone in the chat. What is the meaning of consistency? Here, you guys all type you know. Here, I wish I can, like, type it in the chat. Okay, but this is a question for people that are watching that wanna answer this. What is the meaning of consistency? Okay. Is it possible to pray 5 times a day just because of one moment? Is that a small or big step? It depends on the person, but we can talk about that if you want to. It depends on the person. It's definitely possible. No, I'm not saying it's not possible. It's definitely possible. It's definitely, like, possible, but it depends on who you are. But I want to ask you this question: what is the meaning of consistency? Continuously doing something for a prolonged period of time, like a consistent habit. Okay, that's Safa. Anyone else want to answer this question? Well, let me play some nasheeds, guys. I'm gonna play some nasheeds after this. Okay, I'm gonna make this. consistency equals staying hard on an action even when you mess up. Okay. Staying hard on an action even when you mess up. So you keep doing it. Okay. Trust me, guys. This new definition of consistency really helped me. I did that. Yeah. Okay. I think that I think that David Goggins is inconsistent with Islam because it makes a person focus and able to do everything and never mentions God's help. So I think it's empty. See, that thinking right there is very ignorant in a way. I'm sorry if that seems rude. That's very ignorant thinking. That's his between him and Allah. He's not a Muslim. Okay, that's his issue. That doesn't mean that we are not still able to push for our hardest. It's not. You can't just say it's empty. Like, oh, okay. Like, I'm gonna ignore everything he says. This guy runs 200 kilometers a day. I don't know how many. I don't know how much he runs. So clearly, obviously, everything happens with Allah's help. But we can't just say, okay, yeah. So like, he's a, okay. Like, cut him off. Like, the tawfiq of Allah Azza wa Jal is the fact that He gave you a body in the first place. Allah, obviously everything happens with the permission of Allah, but you don't know that until you try. At least he tried. Oh man, guys, this is one thing I've noticed with the space is that we become so arrogant in a way. Now I'm not saying Muhammad is arrogant, by the way. I'm not saying you're arrogant, brother. I'm just saying I've seen this a lot. Like, oh, like he's just non-Muslim, like, and then I noticed that, and then that person that's saying that's thinking, oh, I'm a Muslim, yeah, and I only take from, but he scrolls on TikTok still. You know, like, I don't know, guys, like, just don't. I would say obviously, David Goggins, you can't just say it's empty. Like, that doesn't make any sense. That's just like he's clearly running stuff in front of you, right? So take what you can. Obviously, he's not a Muslim, so obviously don't take the bad stuff from what he's saying. Don't just think that, okay, I can do whatever I want without Allah's help. Say inshallah, say bi'idhnillah, and let's get to work, right? But this one thing is, yeah, the tawfiq of Allah is the fact that He gave you a body. He wants us to work, right? What's your favorite Qari? Good question. Probably Yasir Dosari. Sheikh Yasir Dosari is probably my favorite. But with him, like, just beside that, I have Sheikh Muhammad Ayub, rahimahullah, and I have Sheikh Bandar Balila from one of the Imams of Makkah as well, Hafizullah. These three are like my favorite. I was just listening to Sheikh Bandar Balila. He's so good. These three are my favorite. So Yasir Dosari, Sheikh Bandar Balila, and Muhammad Ayub, rahimahullah. Sheikh Muhammad Ayub. What are you talking about? A good choice? Well, what about you? What's your favorite? Okay, let's talk about, like, is it possible to just pray 5 times a day? Let's talk about that. Oh, before I tell you guys that, let's talk about what is the meaning of consistency. The real meaning of consistency. This is something I learned and it really helped me. The real meaning of consistency is... Here. Why is it so big? This is how I learned recently. Are you still doing it 10 years later? You know? Are you still doing it? Are you still doing it? Are you still doing it? So yeah, this is what it is. It's like this is what real consistency is. So guys, if you're like trying something, if you're studying, and let's just say in week one you study for 2 days. Actually, no, let's just do 5 days, right? That's a lot of days you studied, right? And week two, maybe you studied for 1 day. A lot of us tend to think, oh, that means we're finished. Oh, no, like, we're done here. I'm not consistent, guys. I only studied 5 days and now I'm doing 1 day. Well, the issue is, like, this is very, because week 3, you might do 3 days. Week 4, you might do 2 days. And then 5 days. And then 6. But as long as you don't stop studying, then you're so consistent, right? So instead of thinking that, oh, you failed after week 1, just think, okay, let's push it back up. You only stop being consistent when you stop doing the thing for good. Okay? Just remember that. Remember that. So I think that's enough lecturing for today, guys. I'm gonna... Yes, I mean to only take good things from him. Yeah, take the good things from him. Obviously, like, he's not a Muslim and stuff, but we don't want to have this like, oh, everything he says is just garbage, because he literally runs like hours a day. He's showing you in front of him. So obviously everything is with the permission of Allah Azza wa Jal. And him running is Allah's permitting him to run. Allah's allowing him to run. Allah is gave him that body to run. Allah hasn't taken his soul yet. Whether he says it or not doesn't matter. Because Allah is still providing for him and feeding him every single day. Right? So yeah. Ibrahim Idris, if you know him. Yeah, I know him. Alhamdulillah, he came to last Ramadan, he came to one of the masajid I was in, and I prayed behind him. MashaAllah, very beautiful. I actually love Ibn Idris, he's so good. Keep going and never stop no matter what. Yeah. See, it's like the Instagram quotes that end up being like pretty true, right? Keep going and never stop. I might not join the streams as much, Mahi, because school has started for me. I gotta catch the 8-hour sleep. You're saying that when it's 11:20. Okay, I'm gonna 11:30. I'm gonna stop right now as well. I'm gonna stop the stream. I'm gonna have to go and I have to do some other stuff. But guys, thank you so much for joining the stream. Hopefully it was beneficial. Hopefully you learned something. If you did, let me know. Okay, may Allah bless you guys. Yeah, may Allah bless you guys. For joining the stream. I will try streaming earlier. The thing is, I might not stream much anymore, because school is starting for me as well next week. So yeah, I have university starting, and this semester is gonna be hectic, guys. Inshallah, may Allah allow us to do good. I might upload videos here and there on this channel. I might, like, some videos maybe. Do you guys want to see videos on this channel again? What do you guys think? I'm just gonna focus on something else. I don't want to change everything, but occasional videos I don't think should be a big deal. You should wear a turban next time. I haven't worn a turban in a long time. Jazakallah for another good stream. Wayaki. Inshallah, uni goes well too. Inshallah. Please upload more videos. Make more videos. Okay, maybe, inshallah. We'll see. I think so. I think I might upload a few videos here and there, inshallah. They're really beneficial for all of us. May Allah bless you guys. Alright, guys. That's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you guys very soon, inshallah.